Once upon a time, in a quiet forest surrounded by tall trees and singing birds, there lived a little bluebird named Luma. Luma was not like the other birds. On her tail, she had one shimmering golden feather. It sparkled like sunshine and made her special. All the forest animals admired Luma and her golden feather. They would smile when they saw her fly by, and Luma always chirped back happily. She was kind, gentle, and never proud of her beauty. One day, a sneaky fox named Rufus saw the golden feather and thought, "If I had that feather, I could be rich and powerful. I must have it, no matter what." So Rufus came up with a clever plan. The next morning, he found Luma sitting on a branch, singing her morning song. Rufus put on his sweetest voice and said, "Oh, dear Luma, your golden feather is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. If you give it to me, I'll make you a crown of roses and a swing made of silk." Luma shook her little head and said kindly, "Thank you, Rufus, but I don't need those things. My feather is a gift, and I must keep it safe." Rufus didn't give up. Day after day, he tried different tricks, offering shiny stones, sweet berries, and even a house made of sugar. But Luma always smiled and said no. She knew that her feather was not meant to be sold or traded. One evening, Rufus became so greedy that he tried to steal the feather while Luma was asleep. But as he reached out, a strong wind blew through the trees and knocked him off the branch. He tumbled down, bumping his nose and landing in a puddle. All the forest animals saw what happened. They shook their heads sadly. Rufus had let greed fill his heart, and it made him forget kindness and honesty. Ashamed and cold, Rufus sat alone until Luma flew down beside him. "Greed is like a heavy chain," she said gently. "It ties your heart to things that don't matter. But if you let it go, you'll feel light again." Rufus looked at her with tears in his eyes and whispered, "I'm sorry, Luma. I was wrong. I let my greed blind me." From that day on, Rufus changed. He helped others, shared his food, and never again chased after shiny things. Slowly, the animals forgave him, and he found peace in friendship instead of treasure. And Luma, she still flew through the sky with her golden feather glinting in the sun, but now everyone remembered her not just for her beauty, but for the lesson she taught. Because in that quiet forest, they all learned something true. Greed is a vicious sin, but letting go of it can make any creature truly great. Like and subscribe for more.